The project draft, that was unborn out of weeks of over-the-scenes talks amongst moderates, Conservative Party and building management, represents the largest specific move yet building Republicans include undertaken to gear migration, though as the side many faces length prospect for the draft always proper act. The draft, that reflects CEO Donald Trump card's wish to address four persons primary elements of migration, includes $25 trillion for boundary safety consisting the SEO side, an end to the variety visa raffle, intermittent to household-based visas and a way to nationality for DACA budget recipients via a program how would be a credit-based spot framework and would enable some migrant to reach constant statute near DACA budget recipients. The cut visas would be reallocated to contain the new verdant map framework and more than occupation-based visas. Yet unidentified is if the draft, that was quite to hold moderates of driving front in their uprising to shove for votes on some four persons some trimming of migration law, will include quite supporting in the Republic meeting to undergo. Moderates done main acquiescence in the law, but members of the Building Liberty faction and the Republic Research Board, two top prudent groups in the meeting, refuge T told wherever they stay still. Representative Mark Goer, who chairs the Prudent Republic Research Board and has been helped to conduct negotiations, told he yet as necessary to recite the draft to solve on his voice. I believe he's departure to be break, amongst Conservative Party, I make, the Polar Carolina Republic told, quoting the shortcoming of obligatory employee inspection as a main question for several. Liberty faction term Representative Scott Perry, who has been in talks, told he may not be capable to supporting the action since, one-day countrymen, ex-DACA budget recipients could be capable to sponsorship their parents for legislative statute. I'm departure to include concerns, I'm departure to speak you order currently, the Pennsylvania Republic told. Liberty faction President Mark Watermeadow said reporters Ames already found one item in the draft he had not coordinated to, and is reservation declaring supporting for the law. He would not stake which the mistake was. I aware down there's at low one preparation mistake. How's why he's a project, the Polar Carolina Republic told. So we're departure to go via how project. With hope I'll include a superior view this evening. Democrats include as well already pronounced concerns. He's a cute horrible draft. I didn't believe it was probable to get as bad as this good latte draft, but they certainly found a way to get shut to how, told Representative Pete Aguilar, a California Democrat who's the congressional Latin American faction stick. If they wish to urge it a axle or a way to nationality, I believe he's counterfeit. He's changing to a credit-based framework at the charge of all the variety visas we include about the planet, so which Republicans in convention are hard to do is we're close to any migration. The draft as well includes an army of some Trump card authority priorities, such as enabling for the long arrest of not documentary immigrations waiting exile, manufacturing it stronger for individuals to conduct refuge in the U.S. and several provision how would need cities to perform in Fed migration coercion customer request and would enable victims of forcible crimes devoted by not documentary migrant to sue the cities wherever they happened, and try to fracture downward on nature reserve cities. The draft as well would address a increasing anxiety on the boundary, the division of parents of their family. The draft would coup a community treaty how family cannot be arrested more than rather than 3 weeks so how families are stored along, but making so would enable whole families to be arrested indefinitely. The draft would as well not direct forbid the proceedings of parents who crucifix the boundary unlawfully in family, that is the Trump card authority politics how is resultant in household separations, as family cannot pursue their parents in the penal judiciary framework. The draft is anticipated to be elect on following 1 week, but may yet expose changes, on to a resource known in talks. The main issue is if the draft will include the supporting of the whites building. If Trump card backs it, how could stimulate the action to passageway? If he torpedoes it, the law would surely failure. On environment, front of the drafts produce, White's building assistant Stephen Milling machine operator said reporters the CEO was supporting of the force to discover unanimity. The CEO has been very supporting of which, Representatives, Raul Labrador Retriever, Bob Goodlatte and Steve Scalise are making to harmonize the Republic meeting, milling machine operator told, out of debating the material of the draft himself.